What's up, my Blazing Knights? It's me, Phoenix, and welcome back to Phoenix Reacts. Today, we're going to be reacting to Totally Legit Recap Series, episodes 7 through 12. We're still going to continue with the series. Today, we're going to be reacting to Newbie Dash. Want to go check out DWK's channel? The link will be down below. Want to go check out the original video itself? It'll be up above in the iCard for viewing entertainment. Before we begin, I want to say that there's going to be only 5 of these up in the iCard because we can only do 5 at a time per video. So unfortunately, you're just going to have to check down below for the rest of them. But without further ado, why don't we get into the reaction itself? Without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Let's blaze in action!
So Spitfire's like, yo, Dash, how's my voice sound? And Dash is like, needs to be a little higher, man. And Spitfire's like, oh yeah, also you're a Wonderbolt now. And Dash is like,
oh yeah, I like this episode because it's Rainbow Dash's dream coming true, that she wants to be a Wonderbolt.
Don't worry about it, they got the little ones. Man, every time I see Dash's house, all I can think is... So Dash is chilling with the
I don't get it.
Like,
can somebody
guys, I need
tell me what that was?
The Wonderbolts into my personal fan club. And they're like, don't you already have one of those? And Dash is like, yeah, but Scootaloo's passed out in the bathroom of the Ponyville karaoke bar. So what do I do? And Fluttershy's like, don't fuck up. And Twilight's like, how about you just do what they tell you and not be a huge pain in the ass for once? And Dash is like, good call, sunglasses. And everyone's just like, here we go again. So Dash gets to the Wonderbolt thingy and tries to moonwalk while singing.
Funny enough that Rainbow Dash and Applejack
Spitfire laughs so hard she has a complex partial seizure, and Fleetfoot triggers Dash's PTSD. Fleetfoot, what's your deal, dude? You're weird and creepy and kind of a dick. So they spend the rest of the day hazing the shit out of Dash, and then they make her clean the bathroom. Then Fleetfoot is suddenly really nice and asks her out for drinks, and Dash is just like, oh my god, how much Rohypnol and Xanax does she have in her pocket? So they're back at the Rainbow Factory, and Dash is like, guys, I fucked up. And Fluttershy's like, I called it, man. And
dang it, Fluttershy, why did you call it?
Bro, just do something actually useful and they won't even care anymore. And Twi's like, yeah, Dash, groups have like dynamics and you have to like take a little time and feel things out before you know how to fit in. And Dash is like, good thinking, guys, I'll act like a fucking crazy person. And they're all, do we like stop her? And
nah.
Like, look, we've been through this all before, just let it play out. So Dash acts like a raving lunatic, but at least she finally learns how to blow dry. And Spitfire's like, yo, I don't know why you stopped taking your lithium, but you need to get back on that now. And Dash is like, am I cool yet? And Fleetfoot's like, lithium. Anyway, so it's the day of Rainbow's first show with the Wonderbolts, and she's like, hey, Scoots, I need you to do something for me. And Scoots is like, dude, I woke up in a urinal 3 days ago, and I am positive it's your fault. But Scootaloo does it anyway, because that's how codependent relationships work. They fuck up the show, and Dash Electric slides into the pavement. And she's like, dude, I'm sorry, I just wanted you guys to stop being dicks to me. And Spitfire.
Oh yeah, they were treating her
each other like shit,
not like a Wonderbolt, but more like assholes. A janitor.
I mean, how do you think we put up with Fleetfoot? And Dash is like, whoa, good point. So Dash is finally happy, and Twilight's just like, see guys, Rainbow's an asshole, and she has to learn this stuff by hurting herself. And Dash is like, you know
she's
what,
not wrong. I mean, she does hurt herself a lot.
It's okay, because I found my people.
Next video! The next video we'll be reacting to is a heartwarming tale. Want to go check out the video up above, iCard, viewing entertainment. Let's jump right in. Without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Let's blaze in action! You promise?
So it's heartwarming, all the ponies are showing each other their tongues, and Octavia's at that level of drunk where
basically their Christmas.
Singing a song for fun requires a conductor. Still, everyone's
but it feels weird that they were doing this so early.
Back up. Okay, Alright, I just had to make sure. We don't want to have to take Derpy to the emergency room on Christmas. So it's Pony Christmas.
Okay,
and Twilight's
then,
like,
moving
dude,
on.
Glims, check out my tongue. Also, get down here.
Also, I
man,
really
egg
like this
dog will
episode
knock
because
you
it's
on
one of the
your
episodes where
ass.
Starlight,
And Glimmer's like, nah, man. Holidays are
Starlight
for
Glimmer
normies
is
and
like the main
casuals,
character
cool,
and main
self-aware
focus of
people
this
like
episode.
me. And Twilight's like, oh
And
my
it's basically
God, that's so cute.
in a
Somebody's
parody of
discovered the internet. And Glimmer's all,
what was
yeah,
that movie
it
called?
opened my
I've
eyes.
heard of it.
Being happy and enjoying things is for nerds.
The story about the
And
three
Twilight's like,
ghosts of
okay,
Christmas past,
story
present, and
time.
future.
So, a long
And
long
Ebenezer
time ago in an
Scrooge,
alternate
basically.
reality where Rarity ran a fabulous fashion dictatorship, a bunch of people liked something, but you didn't. And you were like, your thing is lame, stop liking what I don't like. But they didn't listen, so you cast a spell that would make your opinions into facts. And Glimmy's like, bro, I just said holidays are lame. I'm not saying you can't like them. And Twi's like, you're halfway there, dude. So Applejack's dead.
Oh,
in his
no.
fit, and she was like, dude, remember that guy you used to chat with on AIM all the time when you were 12? He was like 29 and lived with his parents, and all he did was watch anime. You really shouldn't have let him influence your worldview this much. And you were like, holy shit, I really needed an adult, and I didn't realize it. And so Glimmer proper was like, whoa, Twilight, hold on a sec. This is like better than my actual backstory. And Twilight's like, are you really gonna do this right now? And Glimmer's like, no, I'm not. God. Anyway, Twilight gets like way into this story and starts doing the voices and stuff. And Glimmy's like, dude, Twilight, I've already read this fucking book. You don't have to act it out for me. And Twilight's like, man, I'm having fun with this, all right? Just shut the fuck up and listen. So Dead AJ made you realize that your view of reality was completely fucking warped. And Dead Pinky made you realize that other people having fun won't kill you. Also, she made you watch a live performance of University Days. But what was happening? Eldritch Abomination with the head of a wife who showed up, and she was like, dude, it's great that you basically understand subjectivity, but you're still kind of an elitist prick. And you were like, of course I am. That's my entire persona. And she was like, yeah, dude, because you spend too much time on the fucking internet. All right, like, check this out. This is what real life would be like if everyone acted like they did on the internet. It will literally be hell. And you were like, holy shit, you're right. The end.
They're
So
not
Glimmer's like,
wrong.
oh, Twilight, thanks for reading me that book. I already knew the story and the moral is obvious, but you put ponies in it, so I actually paid attention. And Twi's like, yeah, dude, that's how we do. And Glimmer's like, all right, bro, let's get fucked up. Nobody's gonna judge us because it's heartwarming. And Twi's like, man, that's the holiday spirit.
I love the heartwarming episodes, basically. They're awesome. And it gets me in the mood for Christmas. Man, good recap. Next video! The next video we'll be reacting to is the Saddled Row, or the Saddle Row and Wreck. He names it weirdly. Wanna go check out the video itself? Above iCard, go check it out. Without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Let's BLAZIN action! Hold up, why does it sound like GTA?
So Rarity's about to open her new boutique in Manhattan, and she's like, guys, don't worry about anything.
Oh yeah, this is when everything was messing up.
Then
I
Coco
love this
shows up, and
episode.
She's like, look, Rarity, we both know I have a problem, and I can't do this anymore. And so Rarity's
That was the
like,
girl from
okay,
the
guys,
season 4
Coco
episode.
has to go away for a little while, so can you help me out right now? And they're like, dude, no problem, we got this. Then Rarity's landlord corners AJ, and he's like, Miss Plumel was a business partner, if you understand me. And I'm in
And he
a
was
bad
apparently
situation
Russian
now.
for some weird
so
reason.
You sell these 300 bills of pony ecstasy for me, or I kick your friend out of the building and sell my daughter into slavery. And AJ's like,
Oh my gosh!
We got a problem. So they're running around in a panic trying to set up a boutique and flip a bunch of happy pills, but at least Pinky finds this club upstairs and unloads like half of them on these chicks. Especially this one. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone there, bro. Oh, and Vinyl's there, and Pinky's like, dude, do you just kind of like follow us around? And Vinyl's like, eh. Anyway, so the boutique is still a disaster.
Vinyl does
and the
follow
girls
them
have
around.
Rarity in the window display, so she won't freak out, and so she can't be considered an accomplice. Dash is organizing potential employees from most to least angular. Nobody knows what the fuck Twilight's doing, and Fluttershy is just sitting in the middle of the room, sobbing her eyes out and saying, I want to go home over and over. And like, guys, what the fuck? And Twilight's like, dude, give me one of those pills. And AJ's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And Twi's like, I have a great idea, but we all need to be blasted off our asses for it to work. And Fluffy's
No!
like, I'm not sure that's the hallmark of a great
Oh my
idea.
god, that's
And Twi's
funny!
like, guys, there's no way we're gonna do this shit proper, so let's just do how we do and blow the lid off this bitch. And they're all like, you know what? Fucking A. Let's do it. So the girls throw on some Mac Dre, grab some juice, and work some Pony Thizzle magic. So, a couple hours later, Rarity finally...
I still don't know how they did it, but they did it anyways.
God, what the fuck is this? And Twi's like, dude, check it out. It's a boutique, a rave, and a bar all in one. And Rare's like,
I don't even know how they did this, but they made it work.
On drugs. And Twi's like, no.
They even got the raccoons who lived there to help.
Like, those Skittles made me feel really neat. Anyway, despite the literal insanity, the customers have a great time, the girls hit their quota and save this chick from a life of prostitution, and everyone agrees that Rarity for You is the slappinest boutique in Manhattan. So Rarity goes off to the after party and the rest of the girls get arrested and taken to the police station, which is a Denny's. They explain exactly what happened because they're all still rolling like motherfuckers, but this is Equestria, so the cops just tell them to not do it again and let them go. So, it's a week later and Rarity's like, guys, I just read in the paper that my landlord in Manhattan got locked up for running some kind of drug racket. Do you know anything about that? And they're like, yeah, we sort of turned your boutique into a rave so we could flip some pills and stop him from selling his daughter's body. And Rarity's like, oh, well, that's fucked. And they're like, don't worry, he's in prison and she's in therapy. And Rarity's like, you know, am I crazy or does it seem like this kind of thing wouldn't have happened to us a couple years ago? And they're like, yeah, don't think too hard about it. And Rarity's like, whatever, I still love you guys even if you're all on drugs now.
She got some bushy eyebrows. Look at them eyebrows. Next video we'll be reacting to is Applejack's Day Off. Want to go check out the video up above, iCard, go check it out. Without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Live Boys in Action!
So, Applejack shows up for spa day and she's like, dude, Rarity, why are you melting, bro? And Rarity's like, darling, don't even trip. This is just an in-between phase.
Oh wait, I remember that. Applejack worked so hard she missed her spa day.
And AJ's like, oh my god, is Twilight in on this too? And Rarity's like, dude, I said Alicorn virgin. And Alo's like, yo, Rarity, Princess Luna's here to see you. So, it's the next day, and Rarity, Twilight, and Spike are heading to AJ's place for some Apple-related products or whatever. And Spike's like, damn, Rarity, looking fine, girl. And Rarity's like, thanks, dude. The pact is complete, and I'm silky smooth until the next blood moon. And Twi's like, wow, that spa has really high-quality services, especially for the price. And Applejack's like, dude, you guys, that place is fucked. I'm never going there again. And Rarity's like, bruh. You need to embrace your feminine side, man. And AJ's like, no, dude, I mean, that spa is literally evil, and I can prove it. Yo, Twilight, can you stay here and feed my pigs? And Twilight's like, yeah, sure, how do I do that? And AJ's like, there's only 2 steps. Number 1, feed the pigs. Number 2, don't fuck up. And Twilight's like,
what?
You know what? That makes perfect sense. So they go to the spa, and AJ's
I
like,
forget about this episode.
I
know the A plot. I forget the B plot. I don't know if
wouldn't be here unless she was possessed, right? And Dash is like, yeah, man, I totally wouldn't.
If,
and I was like, dude,
Twilight ends up messing this up so bad.
And AJ's like, they're not just ghosts, man. They're parasitic.
Oh yeah, now I remember this.
Check it out. They've attached themselves.
They were there for a spa day, and Applejack ends up fixing everything that goes wrong in this place.
Like, you know what? Remember we didn't need Alicorn blood when I first started coming here? And I was like, yeah, man, you know, now that I think about it, we never used to do that, but it just kind of became a routine thing, and I didn't realize it was a problem. And AJ's like, dude, I'm sure that would make sense in a lot of situations, but I think any sane person can see this is ridiculous. So they go down to the basement, and AJ's like, yep, just what I thought. It's full of portals. That's where all these ghosts are coming from. And I was like, Applejack.
They are coming from portals!
Like, dude, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. So, Applejack banishes the ghosts using southern charms. All the spa patrons get a free exorcism massage, and Rarity has to have her soul waxed to rip the blood moon demons from her body. Then everything's back to normal, and everybody's relaxing, but AJ's like, God damn it, why is all this fucked up stuff happening to us lately? I mean, can't we have one day where we just deal with normal people things like we did in season 1? And Reggie's like, wow, dude, you're laying it on a little thick there. And Applejack's like, what? Somebody's got to say it. And Reggie's
She is
like,
the
"No,
honest
man,
one,
I
so
was
she
talking
has to
about
say
the
it."
Face cream. You're totally right.
They didn't even. Dude doesn't even talk about the B plot. I forget what happens in the B plot. I forget it. Did they screw up feeding the pigs? I forget. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that episode. Next episode! The next video we'll be reacting to is... Flutter Brutter. Want to go check out the video itself? Up above, iCard, Viewing Entertainment. Probably the last one I can do in this video. Let's jump right in. Without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Let's BLAZIN action!
Alright, so it's a lovely day in Cloudsdale, and Fluttershy is having lunch with her parents.
Yeah, that's the first time we see Fluttershy's parents.
Best friend, Rainbow Dash. And Fluttershy's like,
can we talk about how her
really
dad's hair looks like ice cream?
I mean, Dad just retired. You guys can enjoy your golden years in marital bliss. And me and Dashie are superheroes who save the world and hang out with princesses. Everything's peachy and nothing can possibly fuck this up. And her parents are like, yep, you said it, sweetie. We're so happy and we're so proud of you. You too, Rainbow. You're like a second daughter to us, and we always believed in you. And Rainbow's like, guys, stop it. You're gonna make me cry. And then nothing bad happened. The end.
That's the episode, folks.
Oh wait, no, that's not what happened because of this motherfucker. So, apparently Fluttershy...
He's not wrong. I hate this dude so much. I don't hate many characters in animation, but I hate this dude right here.
Parents because he dropped out of college again.
You hear that? He dropped out of college again.
My Little Pony right now because it feels like I'm watching my... Anyway, this guy is a fucking piece of work. He uses
more like a piece of
slang
crap.
And talks with some kind of weird affectation, even though he obviously grew up around people who speak normally. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
He looks like a jerk bag. He's one of those people you don't want to hang out with in college.
Doesn't it? So this asshole barges in like he owns the place, makes his dad get all his bags, and you know at least one of them...
Why would you have your dad get your bags? You are a useless piece of work.
That, but I know that. So Buttershush pulls her parents aside and she's like, you guys can't let him do this to you again. And they're like, oh, he's a creative type. He just needs a little time to find himself. And she's like, yeah, that's what we've been telling ourselves for the past 10 years. But you know all he's gonna do is smoke pot, drink your wine, jack off, and post on 4chan all day. Probably all at the same time. Tell me I'm wrong. And Fluttershy's dad is like, well, at least it's not Reddit. So, brother Zephyr McDouchemuffin here is hitting on Dash, and goddamn does he want her. Like, not this kind of one. We're talking this kind. But she fucking decks him, which is awesome. And then everybody argued over whether or not Dash is gay again. Guys, it's been almost 6 years. Can we just stop? And Flutter's just like, all right, motherfucker, you're coming with me and you're getting a job. And he's like,
get this dude a
I
job.
don't need a job. My main therapy YouTube channel is totally taking off. I've almost got 100 subscribers and my Patreon.
I have more than you.
Job. So it's the next morning, and dude, her brother is tired as fuck because he normally wakes up at noon, and I'm sure he's really trying to get back on a normal sleep schedule.
I woke up pretty early today.
When you have no routine, you know, and Fluttershy's like, listen, Rarity is a very good friend of mine, and she was nice enough to give you some work, so don't fuck up. So he fucks up, and then he fucks up again, just like he's been doing his entire life, because like Fluttershy keeps telling him he never commits to something.
Never does. Kind of like somebody else I know.
I need a drink.
Do stop and got a drink. Oh my gosh, it's an intermission. It's an intermission. Dude really went to go get a drink.
So, even Dash tries to give this guy a chance because she's a bro, and surprise, he fucks up. So she kicks his ass, which he deserves and probably secretly enjoys, and Flutter.
He kind of deserves that butt kicking.
You can't hold down a job and contribute something, you can't live here. So she has to throw him out, and of course she feels like shit because he's her friggin' brother, but what can you do when you have a family member who's a piece of shit? There's no good answer to that question, is there?
Not
Jesus
really.
Christ, man. Can we fight Chrysalis again? Or how about Tyrek? You know?
I would rather do with either
why
one of
those
them.
were fun is because I haven't fought a giant parasitic bug queen or a magic-eating centaur before. I'm just saying it had a nice element of fantasy to it. So Zeph ends up living out in the woods and literally goes insane. And Dash is just like, dude, if we don't bail him out, he's gonna end up dead.
Give him to Applejack. Why wasn't Applejack not in this episode? She could have done something with him.
And so Zephyr finally has to face the fact that he's so terrified of failure that he just gives up and sabotages everything he ever tries to do. And, okay, you know what, My Little Pony? I think you've changed a bit. I watch you because you're fun and cute and use whimsical characters and situations to teach moral integrity. Also, sometimes there's rainbow explosions and shit. Or
that's the only reason I watch Rainbow Explosions.
This feels a bit too familiar. Anyway,
this feels too real
sing a
to
magical
me.
pony song, and Zephyr realizes he's actually capable of whatever the fuck this is. So he goes back to college, gets his degree, and stops hating himself. And he's like, thanks, guys, I couldn't have done this without
a good
you.
character
And
development.
they're all like, dude, we
From
always
one of the more
knew you were
trashy
an awesome
characters
guy,
here.
and we're so proud of you. Yeah.
I make myself sick, get on my own nerves. Immature, insecure, grown up nerd.
I still hate this dude.
On a label that's unstable.
Even if he did actually change a bit, I still hate him. Next video! The next video we'll be reacting to today is Spice Your Life. Wanna go check out the video? Go check down below because I can only do five videos in the iCard at a time per video. But without further ado, this is Phoenix Reacts. Let's BLAZIN action!
Okay, so this episode starts out with the main six and Princess Twilight Sparkle all hanging out in the Friendship Castle place. Now, if you recall, at the end of Season 5, Glimmy nearly destroyed the universe because she took the battery out of the castle and hid it. And Twilight had to go on an epic adventure through space and time to find
a time
another
paradox.
Because who the fuck ever has one of those? Actually, Glimmy, what are you doing here, man? This is a violation of all 3 laws of Star Wars. Actually, we're good on number 3. Spike does it. Fortunately, after nearly a year of tireless research, she and Twilight have finally modified it so it runs on AA's, and they can finally press the button that turns on all the sparkly lights and activates the built-in plot device. So it seems like whatever they did to it kind of fucked it up, because it doesn't seem to realize that Rarity and Pinkie just had an episode together a few weeks ago. Anyway, they get sent to Canterlot to find a friendship problem, but obviously any excursion involving a compulsive overeater means food is first thing on the agenda. So,
oh yeah, I remember this!
but apparently, A,
I remember this episode.
restaurants
This
in Canterlot serve
episode
the exact
is
same shit,
fun.
and B, that shit is in fact shit. So, Pinkie uses her superior nasal
And
passages
makes
to
use of
find
these
some
two
decent
characters,
food,
I'll
and
say.
oh my god, it's a hot, flavorful, exotic waifu fresh off the grill. DHX, we need to have a talk, okay? You're just serving them up to the porn artists on a silver platter at this point. What happened to a challenge? Anyway, this chick and her dad are like really obviously Indian. And at first I was like, isn't this racist? Then again, Equestria has plenty of locations that parallel real-world
Not
places.
really
like
racist.
Manhattan or Winneapolis.
They had a Russian dude a couple
episodes
back.
To me, when it's some American city, it
Like,
just
I don't
seems
think
like,
he's Russian.
Okay, very clever.
At least I
Felt
don't
a
remember
little
him Russian.
jarring and out of place. And then I realized the show isn't being racist. I'm being racist. My Little Pony, you never cease to make me realize what a piece of shit I am. Anyway, waifu Masala and her dad are hating life and each other because their business is tanking since the Pony Michelin Guide won't review their restaurant, even though it's bomb as fuck. So Rarity,
I like to
being
try
the
their
cool,
food.
collected, classy, and connected gal that she is just like, darling, don't even trip. I'll have them in here by this afternoon. We just need to fill this place up and make it a little less...
Basically, the whole thing was
Also,
that trying to
I like the
compromise
song,
a bit. Because there were
it
two
still
conflicting
feels racist, dude.
ideas.
I just can't shake it. I don't know. So, oh my god!
What is that?
What is that thing? Okay, I take it back, DHX. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. This is a challenge. 0 out of 10, I would rather stick my dick in a cadaver.
He looks ugly!
Because I'm not a freak or anything.
It looks like my 9th grade English teacher.
Yep. There it is.
Funny enough, my 9th grade English teacher was a woman.
Come on. The child of Lord Voldemort and Tilda. They got rid of her by chucking her through the portal to Equestria while Twilight was at Camelot High. But that's just a rumor. I don't know. Anyway, despite bearing her father's mark, she is not a dark wizard, but something much more evil, horrifying, and reprehensible. A professional critic.
Ooh.
And she's like, yep, just what I thought. This food is shit, and you should all feel terrible and hate yourselves. And Pinky's like, yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man. And she's all, yes, and my opinion is better because I'm a famous person. And they're like,
Ooh, I
are
hate
you
those
famous
people so
again?
much.
And she's
I
like,
hate
for
those
having
people
better
so
opinions,
much.
how are you not getting this? So she fucks off, and Rarity's
I'm not
like,
even trying to be funny,
just
I hate those
realized
people
something.
so
we
much.
never needed to change this place. We just needed a famous person to shill it. And Pinky's like, bro, wait a second. You're a famous person. And Rarity's like, I know, right? So they do what they should have done all along. These dudes cook their food, Ponk does the decorating, and Rarity does the sweet talking. Everything goes as planned and the place is banging, but then Tildamort shows up again and she's like, listen, you assholes, I already told you you couldn't like this food,
I
so
hate
who
those
the hell
people so much.
authorized
I
all
hate
this
these kinds of
enjoyment?
stereotypes
And these dudes
so
are
much.
like, well, Rarity said we could like it, and she's kind of famous, so we tried it, and it's fucking awesome. So, you know, choke on a dick. And everyone's like, yeah, if you don't want to eat here, you can just go eat some dicks. And Rarity's like, dude, you may think your opinions are better than everyone else's because you're famous, but as you can see, that's not how it works. I mean, sure, it definitely helps, but what really makes an opinion truly superior is when a bunch of people agree with you.
He's kind of right. Dumb commercial. But anyways, that's it for today. That's the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Be sure to leave this video a like if you liked the video. Add to your favorites if you really liked it. Want to see more Scorching Hot videos from this channel? Subscribe. I make videos weekly or daily depending on my schedule. Have any requests for reactions whatsoever? Leave a link to that video down below. Make sure it's not less than 30 seconds long and I will definitely react to it. Help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year and you will get a special video from yours truly. I'm going to be doing at least 9 more episodes of this, so stay tuned and just make sure to leave your request down below because I'm going to get into it. If you do have a request and I have yet to get to it, make sure you remind me because I forget it very easily. I'm sorry for that. But anyways, I do hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos. Click the little bell down below so you get notified when I upload videos. And I will see you all in my next video. Later, my Blazing Knights. Phoenix, BLAZIN OUT!